Alright, hello everybody. So my name is Alex, and I'm going to show you how I did some of the things that I did with the straight edge project. Right now this is real random. I picked pigs in agriculture, I don't know why. But I'm just going to show you how I did some of the animations for like moving the photos around, how you can add sound, and this is all on a Mac, so I'm sorry if you're on a PC, I have no idea what to do. So, I already added just a few things just to get you started. So the first thing we're going to look at is moving a photo. So you're going to come up here to your top bar, and you're going to select animations. When you choose a photo, all of these options will appear. Exit effects are how you want the picture to leave the screen. Entrance effects are how you want them to enter the slide. And then these are just effects that you can do while the picture is in the frame. So let's start with entrance effects. There's a list of options you can choose from. We'll do fly in. Whoa! And it previews it for you so you can see anything you want to do. So we'll choose fly in for this one. And you notice how there's a little number 1 that shows up here? That is the order that the pictures are going to move in. So this will be the first animation that happens. And then if I want another animation, say this picture on the right, I can choose a different animation. We'll say peek in. And this will be number 2. So I'll do that for all 4 different animations just to show the difference. I don't even know what they look like, but that's okay. That'll be number 3. And this one will be number 4. Great, so these all have numbers now. And we're going to actually have them do everything on their own without me having to touch anything. So, first, we're going to select this one, and over here on the right, there are animation options. You can have it start on click, which means that it'll start when you click the slide, or you can have it start with previous or after previous. Now since it's the first one, you'd want it with previous. Since it's number 1, it should start itself. Below that, you can have the duration, which is how long the effect is going to happen. So we're going to select 1 second is pretty short. We'll try 2 seconds. And if, say, I want this picture to come in before this picture, you can click the reorder button, and this little custom animation button will pop up. The 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you saw when I added the entrance effects will show up over here, and you can actually play your effects in order to preview them. If you don't get this button, you can also view it from up here. It looks like a little window notepad next to the media button, and that'll bring it up right there. You can move these effects up and down by clicking the arrow buttons, and you can delete them if you need to. So like I don't need this one, so I can hit X to delete it. There's other tabs here, but you probably won't need to use them. I never did. So we'll just stick with this first animation with the star button here. So we'll get rid of it. Now this one has a 1 and a 4, so it's kind of, you have to play around with it. There's a picture 7 and a picture 7. So you'd probably want to just delete one of them that you don't need, and then move it around as you see fit. Now when you're done, what's going to happen is you can hit the PowerPoint button, and as you can see, since I didn't activate any of the animations, they're not going to show up until I click it. So I click the first one, I click the second, I click the third. So now you know that the animations are actually working, but now we want them to go on their own. So we're going to click, not number 1, because that'll start by itself, number 2. We're going to come up here to animation options. We're going to select after previous, which means it's going to start after the first animation is finished. It's going to immediately go. We're going to set the duration for probably more than 1 second. And then we can do the same thing with the other photos. You'd say after previous. We'll make it longer. You can play with the seconds however you need it. And then this one, we'll add an effect, or a different effect. We'll do it after previous, and we'll up the seconds. So now when we go back and we check our recording again, you're not going to see anything. It starts itself. Now I'm not touching anything, and they're all going on their own. Oh, I actually only clicked a button. Let's try it without me actually clicking. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's try it again. So as you play around with it, you can actually get them to do what they want. You have 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, 6. So that's where it's probably messing up. You can delete it as you need. Let's see if that did anything. Let's try that. Ah, there we go. So by deleting those extra ones that I made, I finally have a working animation. So, after previous, let's make sure these are all right. Yes. Beautiful. So if you want to move the text, you can do the exact same thing. Click on the text box, go to animations, you can have it move in. See that? What? Whoa! You can have it move in on click or after previous, which means it'll move probably after your photos. You can have it move in before your photos. Boom! So that's really basic. I mean, nothing's in a place that I'd like it or anything like that. That's just a real rough version. So now let's talk about adding media. This button up here, your media button, looks like a music note and a film strip. If you click that, it should bring up another box called media. Now we'll drag that over here. Here you can take photos that you've previously gotten, iPhoto booth photos. You can also go to audio and add music if you want. Movies, if you've taken a separate video clip, random clip art, shapes, symbols. All of that stuff is where you can import it into your PowerPoint. Sorry. So, like right now, I'm recording on my phone, and what I'm gonna have to do is import my audio into iTunes, and then I can just drag it onto here, and that's how you'll be listening to this video right now. So right now, I'm going to use, what's a good song? We're going to use The Little Mermaid. Yeah. What that has to do with pigs, I have no idea. Alright, so I've picked a song. Don't ask me why I picked it. And literally you can just do a drag and drop right onto the slide. There it is. Now this is going to import a whole song into it. We can exit out of this, and here's your little audio. It can be you voice recording that you've recorded somewhere else. It can be anything like that. So this will automatically bring up a format audio button up here on the left. You can have it start on click, you can have it play across multiple slides, or you can have it start as soon as the PowerPoint starts. So we'd probably want to put this in the first slide, like at the beginning of your PowerPoint presentation. And what I like to do, so let's move it to the first slide. I just cut and pasted. What I like to do is actually hide this whole icon under a photo. So I cut and paste it right back on top. See, so now it's hidden, but it'll still play if you wanted to. So we'll move it so we can see what we're doing. We'll click on this, go to Format Audio. You can have it start on click, play across slides. So we'll have it start automatically. We'll have it play across slides because that's easier. You can have it hide the icon during show. You can have it loop. You can have it rewind. You can do all of this stuff. Anything that you want. You can have it, you know, see-through, not see-through, stuff like that. So we're going to have it play across slides. And let's see if it works. We'll go to PowerPoint mode. Alright, so it started playing. Let's go to the next slide. Oh, it's still playing. And my slides are moving themselves. Boom shakalaka. So that's awesome. Alright. Now, let's move, you want to move some slides out? Let's move some slides out. Or, wait, no. Let's import a video. I'm going to have to make another audio recording. Okay, see you in a second.